back in the starting lineup. He's had a great start to the season. Will look to continue in that same vein, creating goals and finishing 1 or 2 off as he looks to support the likes of Ngata and Parker in attacking areas. As they do just about at every match, Kaizer Chiefs start off by saluting their fans out into the stands. Then the music from the PA system still very much going, keeping things lively here at the Bidvest Stadium, I should say. There will be, of course, a moment of silence for the passing of the former Bafana international in Thomas Marichache.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise to observe a moment of silence as a sign of respect to the late Thomas Marichache, who passed away in last night in a motor vehicle accident. Silence, please.
Great respect shown by all present here at the Bidvest Stadium, and of course our thoughts and prayers with the Marichache family, along with friends of Thomas Marichache, and let's not forget those he worked with, including those at the South African Football Association. So, both captains to step forward here. Both of them have represented South Africa. One is a current international in the visiting captain in Spiwe Shabalala. The other, a former captain in Aaron Mokoena, a man who, of course, captained South Africa at the 2010 FIFA World Cup. These two will know each other rather well, and you will find that is the case here this evening. Plenty of players, Brian, will know each other all too well.
Well, you're right. Let's have a look at Bidvest Wits. Like I said, it's a team that's been realigned, starting with the goalkeeping department, but it's a big occasion for this man, their captain, Aaron Mokoena, playing alongside a former Chiefs player, Sweswe. He goes by the name of Langu now. He's no longer Thomas. Matthew Pattison, he's a creative marshal along Vilagazi in the midfield. Look out for that battle and the passing in the midfield. Matume Kadi not playing as a winger, playing as an outright striker. He will be supported by Faty Papy or Faty. Look out for Kaizer Chiefs. It's the usual sub. They say it's the usual lofty and attack-minded Kaizer Chiefs, but it's also a big occasion. He was the captain at Bidvest Wits, now leading the back four. Tefu Machama, the Chapong Ankose comes into the squad. They dropped Willard Katsande. He's a creative marshal. George Libisi on the left-hand side with Chabalala on the right-hand side.
The moments before battle here at the Bidvest Stadium. Some of the youngsters, they'll know they're up against some of the very best South Africa has to offer when they look across the field from them, with plenty of experience on one side of the field and plenty on the other as well. And it's Bidvest Wits up against Kaizer Chiefs, and starting off the 2012 Telkom Knockout. Chiefs will get this match underway. They'll be attacking the goal to the left of your picture, whilst Bidvest Wits and the all-white will be attacking the goal to the right. Well, it is worth noting that the last time Bidvest Wits had the beating of Kaizer Chiefs was back in 2009. They did meet before this season, did these two sides. Kaizer Chiefs walked away winners with a 3-1 scoreline in what was a thoroughly entertaining fixture. And as soon as the Telkom Knockout fixtures for the round of 16 were announced, this was seen as one of the better clashes in the round. So the opening few moments we'll watch with a keen interest to see how things do pan out here. As you would expect, both these sides will look to keep the ball on the ground for the most part here and use this perfect surface in trying to unlock either defense. Ngosi it is with good movement off the ball out on that far side. In search of Kingston Gata. Lost his starting place to Lehlohonolo Majoro for just a couple of matches. Happy to be back in the starting 11. That's a good ball. Flag had stayed down against Calvin Gadi. Of course, he does have pace. Will look to get in behind that defense. Those in the wider positions will always be looking for the ball in behind the back fours to whip it in. Decent ball, and the header was a good one, bringing the save out of Ryan Harrison. And the Hells from England doing a good job then of holding on. He had hoped to avoid the corner. It's not the scenario, so Wits will remain on the back foot.
It's got to be at his best with Eric Matoho there, testing him. Did well there too. They'll save the ball, resulted into a corner, but once more the aerial threat of Matoho.
Habas, the coach of Bidvest Wits, a man who has lost twice in his career to Kaizer Chiefs, says a defensive error. Ngata very nearly make it 1-0. to Kaizer Chiefs then. Almost a gift for Kingston Gata, a man who hasn't found the back of the net for Kaizer Chiefs since the 2-1 win over Mamelodi Sundowns.
It's a big let-off. I mean, Mainga there just underestimated the alertness of Kingston Gata. Just pounced on the ball, just couldn't find it.
Pattison in support. Pule not too far off as well. Here is Pattison, finds the yard, finds the back of the net. A howler from Bartman, and it's Wits that grab the lead. Matthew Pattison with his second of the season in all competitions.
It's a good combination play. It is a howl, of course, from Arthur Bartman. We've got to give credit to how the goal was made. The architecture looks beautiful. Mashaba got involved, but also it's Pattison that kept it alive, drew attention from Mashaba, but the combination play, and Matthew Pattison made that run deep from the midfield, but you look at the score, look at this combination. He gets attacked, it's Mashaba's touch, but it's also Matthew Pattison with his right foot as well. But the goalkeeper should have done well. He'll be disappointed with the effort, but credit has to go to Matthew Pattison. Well worked goal.
Watching Ngosi as well, yeah. Yes, you can point fingers at Bartman, but some will say Ngosi maybe lost him a little too easily there.
That's the witness, because he's not a defense man, Jimmy Jumbo.
Pattison, decent ball in there. There's a chance, a definite chance. It's 2-0 to Bidvest Wits in under 20 minutes. The perfect start for a side looking for a bit of revenge against a side they last beat back in 2009.
We were raving about how effective Chiefs set pieces were and how bats were battling and always bailed out by Harrison. But little do we know that bats themselves have done their homework in terms of set pieces, and this time around it is a similar ball. It's an in-swing that was played in. You would have thought Tefuma Shamaite, Mator would have dealt better with that ball, but no, it wasn't to be. But what a touch. A timeless one as well from a player. Is it Papy Faty or Faty Papy? Whichever way, he got it right. It's a good
five in the box here for Kaizer Chiefs. Matar's one of them. Can't get a touch onto it. Ngosi sets it up for Limese. Oh, he struck that wall.
Well struck. Again, failing to clear their lines, not convincing in terms of clearing the set pieces that are piled in with lots of power. Look at this. It was a different variation this time. You look at them, they could not press in, but this time around you could see he pulls the trigger, he misses the target. Anticipation from the coach.
Just in the game, did score in the last 3 matches on 2 occasions against Wits, funny enough, along with Chippa United. Scored that third in the 3-1 win against Wits, when it looked as though the side in white in the lead here this evening would be able to possibly come back from 2-0 down to tie that match at 2-2. So here's a man high on confidence.
Let me tell you one of the things that Chiefs need to do, and which they are going to do. They're going to try and attack the numbers, put pressure on Wits, try and get that goal. And that goal, of course, will change the complexion of the game. At the same time, there's a risk when you push numbers up front, because you're likely to concede on a counter, not when there's parity, because Wits are able to do that.
Shabalala losing out to Mashaba. Also spent some time at Platinum Stars in the AFC Premiership, did Mashaba. 2 appearances there for the former Free State Star is now definitely a factor, considering they have 2 goals to try and turn around. Mulamwanda Majoro. Pattison once again trying to read it well. They are trying that, taking the gamble from time to time and trying to intercept the pass. Now, Parker! Beautifully done by Bernard Parker. Back to scoring ways. Scored for the first time since he scored against Wits in the league.
That's the goal they needed. Well, the one man that will know this venue quite well is Zain Musa.
Yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful piece of play. Pattison! It's 3-1 to Bidvest Wits. Plays it across. Habas sees his side re-establish the 2-goal cushion.
We are always likely to concede.
Re-establish the 2-goal cushion. Kaizer Chiefs once again have table-mounted decline. Majoro, can they find an immediate response? Majoro! It's 3-2! An immediate response from Stuart Baxter's men. Yet another substitute finds the back of the net.
We've got a game in our hands. It's exciting stuff. 5 goals that have been scored so far. Once more, you look at the excitement levels from West. These are the sort of situations where you're likely to concede. And this is what happens here. A ball which I thought they could have dealt better with it. At the same time, the composure and the class of this player, Lehlohonolo. It means you're lucky. And he was lucky. He got it right.
Skill in blazing the defender in.
But, I guess they would want to consolidate because that's Nato will come on.
Number 9.
Pattison.
Well, this may come as a bit of a surprise to some, but Calvin Gadi has simply run himself ragged here this evening. A few of the Wits supporters on the near stand are showing just how unhappy they are with this decision. They don't want to see Gadi making way for Nato here.
He's done the business. You can tell he's beginning to cramp. He's covered so much ground.
Just that is Jumbo has had his knee twisted in the most unfortunate of ways possible. Red card that caused a bit of confusion, I should say, after the challenge on Jimmy Jumbo. Card was shown red. We thought it was Sweswe, but no, it's Tinashe Nengomasha, man who's played 311 games for Kaizer.
Everything ever so right. The skill, the pace, and the composure that he had to show inside the box because of the pressure. He was sandwiched. But guess who bails out the team? It's Abianale. He beats the goalkeeper. And it's Abianale that bails out the team. The embarrassment from a counter-attack, a long run that he had made from his half, only to be denied by Abianale.
Beautiful counter-attacking football from Bidvest, but it's in trouble. West looking for the killer blow. Well, played across, and Parkman once again has got the goods in coming up with some impressive plays that have made up for the earlier area. In the end, as Chiefs continues, it's West that win this 5-goal thriller by 3 goals to 2 to advance to the last 8 of the